a picture of how you almost died. I'll explain my story if this video gets zero likes. It didn't have like a fence in it. It was like this one, the Christmas one. So the story about the fireplace. When it was like Halloween, it was pretty cold in my house because we don't have any had any fireplaces, so my mom decided to buy one that actually is like this one. It was like this one, and it did not have any E, but it was different from this one, but it did not have any fence to protect it. And when I was reaching in to get a cookie, I was hungry. I was Chips Ahoy. I went to get a Chips Ahoy, but then my big brother thought it would be a good idea and a funny idea if he put his leg out and made me trip. But the thing is that he had the closest chair to the fire. And so when I tripped, I actually hit my forehead on I accidentally hit my nose from the brick, and like it was a scratch, and the little went to my my point of the nose. So when I went to the point of my nose, like there like I cried out, like when I went like this, I was like, ow. And my brother actually he's the one that actually called out for help, and he like, oh my gosh, help, my sister is injured. And when my mom and dad came, they rushed me to the hospital. It wasn't very big, but it was very painful, and there was blood right there. There was blood. It was blood all over my nose because it was spreading out. And when we went to there, and they just gave us a Band-Aid. And then they just gave us a pack of ice, and they're like, that's it. Well, if you have any injuries, you can come back. And I was like, okay. And when we came back, we saw like blood. We still saw blood in the bricks. Okay, now to this one. Okay, so it wasn't that awesome, but my family and I went to vacation, and we went to a hotel because we were tired. And when we were tired, we decided to book a hotel that has a pool, and we're like, oh my gosh, yeah, this is gonna be so fun. I was desperate to go to the pool. I was like, let's go to the pool. And my mom was like, no, it's a thunderstorm, maybe tomorrow. And then tomorrow, it was not rain, it was really sunny. It happened in the summer, I still remember. And when we went there, we decided to go to the pool straight away. When we woke up, we went to the pool straight when we woke up. When we were heading there, my little brother, he was like, he said, I'm too scared. What if there's a deep area and a bully come and possess me? And I was like, no, that won't happen. And then I couldn't go to the level 6 because it said kids cannot go to the deep end letter number 6. So it was the rule. So my siblings were like, oh well. But my big sister, she said, well, can I go in the 6 area? So my dad went to a lifeguard, and the lifeguard said yes. So my sister was the only one that could go there. All of us were bad, mad, and just standing around, and yeah. And my big sister, was just like doing diving, jumping. But I was like, and I said we couldn't go to the deep area, number 5, and my little brother said, I'm not going there. So I went there, and when I went there, like my feet started to go up. I thought that was normal because it was deep. So when it was in there, I was in there, my legs weren't touching the ground, and I was just in there, standing still. And then 2 seconds later, I started to go down, and then I started like, and then I couldn't. And then my head was in the water, like my head was in there, and but then when I like tippy-toed, I dropped. I was splashing everywhere. And the fact is that my sister thought it was some kids splashing everywhere. So when I screamed, my sister was so scared. She actually got out of the water and went in the hotel bathroom, and my mom heard me, and she dived in to help me. I was actually upset when I was drowning. I accidentally splashed my way into the deep area number 6. When I was in the deep area number 6, I was breaking a rule. And then my mom yelled for help, and she caught everybody's attention. Not my whole family. Everybody who was in the swimming pool, even strangers were in the swimming pool, heard my mom. They rushed to help me. Upset every time when I splashed and I drowned. I kept on like, Sue. I kept on like slapping the strangers because I was moving my hands so much and my legs so much. So when I was moving, nobody could help me because I was slapping them, like pow, pow, pow. And the fact is that my whole body now was in the water, and I was splashing around. But then a stranger, stopped me, and they actually saved me. So if you guys have a story that you almost died of, please send me, because mine was pretty scary. Well, bye. And again, it was not in the ocean.